Hello Internet, I'm Mitch, one of the digital editors here at TheMusic.com.au, and today I'll be taking you through some of the week's fresh album releases that have got us extra excited in our new weekly segment, Strangers with Ear Candy. So first off the rank, it's impossible to talk new full-lengths without immediately acknowledging Dark Knight, Sweet Light, which is Hermitude's newest release. Now, trust me when I say that this album is our album of the week for a very good reason. The Sydney-bred crew have delivered an accessible, engaging package with this one, dropping deep grooves from the outset on tracks such as Hijinks and Yukio, and just refuses to let up from there. So we give this guy 4.5 stars, and we definitely recommend it to you. Also pleasing our ears this week is the long overdue and very eagerly awaited new album from veteran rockers Faith No More, which is called Sol Invictus. Now, for a band that has been inactive for close to 20 years, expectations were set high early off the mark, early off the back of solid comeback tracks such as Motherfucker and Superhero, which we've all hopefully heard by now. And Sol Invictus follows up on that promise in a big way throughout. Ensures not only that none of us forget exactly why Faith No More was such a big deal in the first place, but that they're asserting themselves as a still vital force on the global scene. So that gets a healthy 4 stars from the music team this week. So you might also be increasingly aware of a mononymous young man from the United States who goes by the name of Shamir. Now, the 20-year-old sensation burst onto the scene with his infectious, hooky, dirt-like pop ditty called On the Regular just a little while ago. And aside from totally being the herald of androgyny's return to prowess, which, let's face it, he is, he's actually managed to eke out a fairly profitable niche for himself as a master of cutesy, danceable sort of tunes. It's the kind of earworm stuff that should drive you insane, but denying its allure would just be disingenuous and lying to yourself, really. So we're happy to look all past that and bestow this with 4.5 stars, and palpable jealousy that we can't actually pull off Shamir's look, all Fresh Prince meets Sunday School that it is, like, even a little. So this Friday, on a personal side of things, this Friday also sees the release of Blurry Face, which is the new album from US pop rap duo 21 Pilots. So if you know who 21 Pilots are, you're excited. And if you don't, you're thinking pop rap, which is, fair enough, man, totally fair enough. It's not the sort of thing that I would have expected to like either, but whatever part of my psyche is still desperately clinging to the dying remnants of my youth, that's the part that is just pushed through to tell me that this is good shit. So it's boppy as sin, and it probably speaks most deeply to people who don't yet pay for their own internet, but they're a decent successor to similar acts of yore. So people like Gym Class Heroes, who never seemed to take off here like I thought they would, but since we're not doing this segment in 2004, 21 Pilots are probably going to have to suffice. So check it out, but know what you're in for. Anyway, that's about it from me. Be sure to pick up a copy of TheMusic. This is what it looks like in Brisbane this week. Keep an eye out on the streets in Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth as well. And check out all our album reviews on the site, including new reviews for In Heart's Wake, Surfer Blood, Guantanamo Baywatch, Urban Cone, Ceremony, and many more. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.